I got for a minute.
Yeah.
It's Amon Amarth, the Viking metal band. The song is called Tattered Banners and Bloody Flags.
Yeah, Tattered Banners and Bloody Flags.
Probably my favorite Amon Amarth song. It's from the Twilight of the Thunder God album.
Twilight of the Thunder God.
I definitely recommend it. It's awesome.
There you go. Check it out, folks. Amon Amarth. Welcome to the podcast. Two Lonely Boys in a Canoe. Whoa. I'm Chris Evans. That's Trevor Ahlstrom.
Yeah.
How you doing today, Trevor?
Good. And it's in drop B tuning.
It's in B tuning. Drop. It's in drop to B. I dropped a B. You caught a B. You got a B.
It's very Puerto Rican of you. What up, B?
What up, B?
Yeah.
But yeah. What's up, Trevor?
We're here. Survived another workday. Fix saw blaze. Hit my thumb with a hammer.
Oh no.
I get paid tomorrow though. It'll be good. And yeah. Made it through and looks like we got a nice sunset. So yeah, how about you, Chris?
It's a long day.
Yeah.
Long day, a lot of annoying people, but I lived. Made it home.
You did.
All that good stuff.
Didn't kill anybody?
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't murder no one.
Let's see. We got... So next, probably, folks, by next Sunday, I'll have the next two episodes loaded. So keep up for that.
Cocked and loaded.
Yeah, but for local news, this next Saturday at the downtown skate park, Washington Jefferson, under the bridge, there's a free benefit concert. There's going to be a bunch of local punk and metal bands playing for a couple young skateboarders that killed themselves, and they're raising money.
Anybody that we'd know?
No, I don't hang out with teenagers, so I wouldn't know. But
well, I mean, anybody playing that we know?
I'm not sure. I just know there's some local bands. I've heard enough local bands that I'll probably recognize one of them.
Sure.
But I won't know till I get there. So I'll give you guys a report on it Sunday. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Trevor's going to stir the pot. He's going to go in there and be like, these kids meant to do it. It was all planned. Check. Follow the money. Follow the money.
Cash rules everything around me. Get the money. $1 bill, y'all. Just Wu-Tang in the middle of the punk set.
It's like those weird fucking people that used to go out and picket soldiers' funerals.
Oh.
The Westboro Baptist assholes.
That was a thing, unfortunately, in the West Coast, too, and look, I don't agree with the war, but I would never go picket someone that... No.
Just died.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Talking shit about the dead.
I mean, yeah, it's just disrespectful. I wouldn't do it.
It's a good way to get beat up.
I think if they really want to picket, they should go to the government and picket, because the government's the one that sent them over to get killed. It's the government you should, if you have an issue with.
They ain't that strong as a religion, so they can't fight the government, but what they can do is go protest somebody's funeral. Fuck the Westboro Baptist Church.
Woo. Shit, not anti-shout-out, I guess. National news. We still have a bit of a heat wave going on. It's supposed to cool down, but most of the country's still in the grips of 60s, 70s, 80s.
Yeah, there's a giant hurricane that just hit Florida.
I was going to mention that. Just, have you heard anything from your family about it?
Yeah, they're on the other coast. They're all right.
That's good.
Yeah, I worry when the hurricane's at the East Coast. They usually do this whole turnaround thing in the Gulf of Mexico. But,
so yeah, it's on the West Coast right now?
Yeah, it's hitting the west side of the state. It's hitting Naples and Tampa.
Okay.
Yeah. I got family in the north side, but not like crazy. And it's a Category 3, so that's not the craziest hurricane. Category 3s are like big water storms usually. It brings in a lot of water inland. Couple tornadoes, the power will be out. There'll be a couple dead people.
Unfortunately.
It's a natural disaster,
Yep.
man. No matter how hard you prepare, there's always going to be somebody that dies from it.
Just like out here with fires, there's always things that can burn. There's always people going to die. It's just how it
It's
is.
just how it is, man. We've gotten better over the years at preventing them, but people will die.
People still live by the ocean. Still, people live in areas where it burns. So
People live in areas where fucking telephone poles go down and electrocute folks. You know,
Yeah.
it happens.
Yep. I was actually camping one time, and these people nearby actually got struck and hit by lightning. Hit the telephone poles and hit and killed these people. And I was camping this team. I was like, "What the?"
Oh yeah.
See, lightning storms thing. Shout out crazy weather, and climate change, and all that shenanigans. So yeah, in world news, as you brought to my attention, the money.
Hurricane Ian.
The money currency exchange between the U.S. and the U.K. is damn near the same.
Yep, dollars worth a euro.
It's
Or a pound. I'm sorry.
A dollar is just a dollar is 1.00 and a pound is 0.3993. So it's really close.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same.
But if you're looking to invest right now, put your money into fucking
The euro?
the pound.
The pound, that's right, because they broke away of Brexit. They broke away from the euro.
Exactly. Because what always happens with the pound is their dollar has always been more than ours. So for the first time in a long time, it's actually evened out pretty much.
I guess
so
it's called the sterling pound.
Well, something. If you invest in some money into London money, we'll call it London money.
London money.
Get your London money on.
Hello, sir. Would you like to put some money in for some quid? Yes.
Yeah, the London money. If you invest your money in some London money,
I like that London money.
You'll probably end up getting a pretty good return. You know, you put in $2,000, you'll probably get in a few months. You'll probably get $2,500 back.
Might have to write that down as a potential idea.
You know it.
London money just sounds like a punk song.
Get your London money.
Yeah, it sounds like a Sex Pistols song to me. But I've heard so much British punk, I'm like, oh yeah, I can see that. London money. Alright. Let's see, oh yeah, recently Chris and I did a thing with Chopsticks, where we had some salted caramel or caramel, however you say it, ice cream. I didn't have any clean utensils, but I had some chopsticks. So Chris dared me to eat it, and I ate the hell out of it. And it was delicious. And chopsticks, folks, you can use for somewhat frozen ice cream.
Now, I want to see you eat soup with chopsticks.
I'm just gonna grab the big chunks and
That's
then just
cheating.
do the
That's
chip.
cheating.
That's what they do.
Nope.
I've seen the people of that demographic do it. I've seen it.
Well, Trevor, if I ever known a cheater to cheat.
No boy. Speaking of Chinese culture, Jackie Chan. Chris got me watching The Adventures of Jackie Chan again.
Yeah.
We could do that for a movie review today. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Do that.
The Jackie Chan Adventures is an animated series that came out in like 2001. But it's a really fun series to go back and rewatch because it reminds me especially of like Saturday morning cartoons.
Me too. Yeah.
And it had like 5 seasons. It was all about Jackie Chan trying to fight this evil group called the Dark Hand, and he's working with the government, and he's
Section
working with
13.
he's working with his niece and his uncle.
Jade, his uncle.
Yeah, so it's a really fun animated show to go rewatch. Jackie Chan kicks butt like he always does, and they use some secret special powers and stuff like that.
Yeah, all the talismans are based off the zodiac signs.
Chinese zodiac, yeah.
Yep. So apparently my sign, the horse, is for healing. So yeah.
Right.
Well, for both of us, actually. Both the horse, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really
Mr.
like
Ed.
the show. I give it 7 out of 10 chans.
I might give it 8. I might give it 8. Chan out of Chans.
Ain't a chance. Ain't a chan.
Sometimes you just got to take a chance of Chan.
I want to see Rush Hour, the animated series.
That would be awesome. I would
Chris Tucker and him just running around doing cop stuff.
This motherfucker. Yeah, that would be funny. Animated.
Yeah. Animated Rush Hour.
That's
Jackie Chan has a lot of really cool foreign films too. I've watched a lot of his like. He does a lot of like Chinese media films and stuff like that.
I've seen some of them. I've seen obviously his kung fu classics like Drunken Master and Iron Monkey. Like he's done so many.
He's done so many international.
He
films.
started out obviously with Bruce Lee as just one of the main stuntmen. So he started out with like Enter the Dragon and fucking Bruce Lee.
I think we're just parlaying this podcast into trying to meet Jackie Chan. You know, I think that's
I'd be
it.
down.
I think we're focused on meeting Jackie Chan because he's a cool dude.
He's awesome.
Yeah. That's it.
Meeting Jackie Chan.
Now you guys know what this whole podcast has been about, trying to meet Jackie Chan.
Can we just call it tribute to Jackie Chan?
Oh, Chan Man.
Chan Man. We've talked about Jackie Chan a lot in this show because he's awesome.
Jackie Chan's the man.
Let's see. We could talk about the apocalypse.
Yeah, let's do that.
We gotta stretch it out a little bit because we are burning right through.
We're burning through burnt.
Burning through the list, so it's
we can go back in our list and see what we
we
missed.
I've recycled a lot of them.
You can't recycle great ideas, Trevor. We'll go back and hit some high notes and stuff like that.
I haven't smoked yet, so let me
there
smoke.
you go. Trevor's got a smoking issue. He doesn't have any THC in his lungs. That's a problem with a lot of Americans these days. Not enough THC in the lungs.
It was actually something we talked about. For world peace, is everyone blunts not bombs?
Yeah.
Blunts not bombs.
Blunts not bombs, man. Everybody sit down. We'll get some people to roll up, and we'll get a bunch of good weed fucking grown up, and we'll basically just have some people come and cater the event. Mexico cater, bring a bunch of like tacos and stuff, and then everybody sits down and talks about it, man.
And
we
then
eat food and we have a good time.
Britain will bring tea.
Something. Everybody brings something. It's a potluck.
Yeah,
it's a
brings
smoking
something.
potluck.
It makes me wonder, like, what would North Korea bring? Like,
It's like the UN, but with a lot more weed.
I'd be down.
Yeah.
Would it be held in Amsterdam because UN meets in New York City? Would it just be Amsterdam or somewhere?
You can meet in Colorado.
Or can you imagine if they met in Jamaica, like Kingston, Jamaica?
Maybe Jamaica might be cool. I like the idea. And get some Jamaican food.
Yeah, some oxtail.
Yeah, so we definitely need to look into
Blunts not bombs.
to getting more of these politicians stoned.
I agree.
That's the problem, is they're too wound up.
The good news is as more young people come in, it's becoming culturally more acceptable to smoke weed. So
It'd be funny.
it's definitely more acceptable than 40 years ago.
It'll be funny in another 40 years when it's all regular and shit. Grandkids will be like, "Grandpa, you used to smoke weed? That's an old person's drug."
Or you remember when it was illegal? Like, yes. Just that will date you right there.
Right? Grandpa, did you ever go to jail for weed? And be like, "Yep."
That's right, you did. I almost did many times.
Stupid.
It's pretty ridiculous.
2 grams of marijuana sent me to jail.
How long were you there?
Overnight.
Ah. Yeah, you definitely hear about people having to do sometimes long terms, like guys that got busted back in the 70s, like Cheech and Chong level guys that were running pounds in the 70s through places like Nevada and spots that were very anti-weed.
There's this dope chick on my Facebook. She's a friend of the family, basically. But
Pun intended.
yeah, she runs a thing called the Cannabis, and it's a bus that they refitted and they painted it green, and it goes around America, and it basically educates people on prison terms and sentences given to people that were using or selling or involved in cannabis in the last few years. Because a lot of people got life sentences at a point for a certain amount. So the Cannabis basically delivers education on these people and their cases and helps to advocate for releasing them. They actually ended up helping to release one of my friend's fathers from prison. He was going to jail for life basically over transporting across state lines.
Just weed?
Yeah, just weed. But at the time it was a lot, and laws were fucked up, so he did 40 years for it pretty much.
Fuck.
Yeah, for weed.
Yeah, his life.
Well, when he got out, here was the kicker. When he got out of prison, his son had died, and his daughter had been fucked up in a car accident, so she's like a vegetable basically.
So much has changed. You have a wife still at this point, or
His wife's been gone.
damn? So his family's pretty much not there anymore at this point.
He lost everything. He lost everything being in prison. He
40
lost
years,
everything
man.
for
That's
fucking
so long.
yeah, for just a
Weed.
drug that nowadays
You could transport it and won't be as much.
you could transport it. It wouldn't be as much, but it's
As
still
far as time.
federally illegal.
Yeah.
So hop to it, Washington. Get on your fucking high horse and make cannabis legal.
I mean, you guys are all fucking around with Roe v. Wade and all
They
this
ain't
other
doing
bullshit.
anything anyways. They're just sitting there jerking off, waiting to go to vacation.
Oh, let's hang out and read the rules of the Constitution. Even though we've all had to read it a million times, we're gonna get paid to just read it around like we're in fucking American history classroom right now.
The rules of the road.
Dude, I've seen where they showed clips. They just go around and pass the book with
Yeah.
the different amendments to read aloud. I'm like, y'all learned this in law school. Why are you getting paid right now to do shit you've already
Because,
studied?
man, when these people get fucking elected in, they just think it's time to fucking get nothing done. They start out with all this muster, and then after figuring out that the government doesn't work in fucking the way it's supposed to, it works in fucking backwards deals and weird handshakes between guys.
Money is what makes
Money,
it.
man. It's
Yeah.
all money. So, all you Congress people that go in with the intentions to do well, man, just get shut the fuck down really fast.
Yeah.
They never get anywhere, and then before they know it, they're fucking out of office. Or they're still in office for making the wrong friends.
That is sad because there are some politicians, but not all of them are bad. Just a
Not all
lot
of
of them. But there were some ones that really did try, and you're right. The system, they just couldn't overdo the system.
Man. The system failed. We let too many fucking money-hungry people get in charge.
And some people, it was the sort of thing where they tried, but then they just turned, and it's like, if you can't beat them, join them sort of a thing.
Well, it's either you eat or you don't eat, and you fucking lose.
Yeah.
So people choose to eat, which is not fucking... when you have something like a job, just in general, that's your only way of making income for the most part. Some people have side hustles and they have investments and shit like
For
that.
the most part.
But if your job basically got stopped because of your political views or your affiliations, and then all your money dried the fuck up, where would you be? You'd be like us, working some average fucking job, just
That's what a lot
doing
of
nothing.
That's what a lot of people should do, is just be kicked out and then just be forced to, like, all right, you're just gonna do some average jobs where we actually have to work.
It won't work, man, because these people will do anything to not work.
They're afraid of work.
They're afraid of fucking doing the thing that needs to be done, and they're afraid of fucking actual physical labor.
Yeah. No, they're not gonna do our jobs.
No, they're gonna go pander and kiss ass to another politician who they can ride their coattails to the top.
And then they'll make some deals with a corporation along the way.
Of course, why not? While you're there,
Maybe they'll pose with a baby somewhere and they'll
shake a few babies and crush a
kiss
few hands.
I love that, instead of kissing babies and shaking hands, just kissing hands and shaking babies. Yeah.
Yeah, man, life's pretty fun. So learn to enjoy yourself, folks. It's all fucking rigged.
Yep.
It's all rigged.
That's why I like to play guitar and hang out with my boy and smoke
Well,
and
I
drink.
love fucking George Carlin, man. Such an interesting dude.
Yeah, everyone that hasn't heard George Carlin, we recommend it.
Check him out.
He was, as I heard the quote once, he wasn't just a comedian, but he was a philosopher with a sense of humor.
Definitely.
Because he even had funny quotes, like one I like is, remember that you can prick your finger, but you can't finger your prick. Like that was a George Carlin quote, and like he had a bunch of other ones, but he definitely had some interesting views on religion and politics, and he started
people.
Yeah, and he definitely started in the 50s, but really got big in the 60s. And he was definitely a guy that was a comedian coming up during the civil rights and especially the 60s and 70s, where there's a huge shift from all media being ultra conservative and white to all of a sudden things being
Now it's a little more diverse.
a little more diverse. So yeah, trying to like the jokes Chris and I tell and like our viewpoints, it would not work in the 50s or 60s. We would be booed.
We ran out of town,
Yeah,
tarred and feathered.
There'd be, yeah. So, as much as we have issues sometimes with people that are extremely woke, we do have to think, well, imagine what it'd be like in the 60s or 50s or earlier. So things have changed.
Everything's going, I think, in the right direction.
Well, the left, right, whatever you
Well,
want
it's
to call
going in the proper
correct
direction.
Yeah.
But it takes time for things to change, and it takes time for people's minds to change. So
It's a
it's going to take
generational thing.
generations, yeah. But just like, gay marriage and stuff years ago, people would be like, no, don't let those gays get together. Now nobody really gives a shit.
like
They're just like, yeah, whatever.
Let them be miserable like straight people being married. Yeah. So yeah, do you want to go back to the apocalypse? We got
we can touch
got a
down
little
on the
sidetracked.
apocalypse.
We got sidetracked by weed.
We were talking about how what apocalypse basically you would want to
And then
go
the
through.
logistics about it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And I was going on about how people always say, oh, they do great in the zombie apocalypse. But I'm like, yeah, you'll do great for a week or two. After that week or two and food's starting to run low and water and medicine supplies.
You get tired from staying up trying to watch your back all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Because whoever isn't trying to kill you dead-wise, there's probably people around you that are trying to swipe your shit.
And also, too, like, you're gonna have to get tools to fix like cars.
You need to be
or
proficient with weapons. You need to be proficient with fucking strategy, and
Yeah.
a lot of things. You gotta be an all-around person to fucking really.
You gotta be
survive.
able to fix your shit. You
gotta understand, fucking modes of transportation and how to get around in a fucking world with no roads that are working.
There's a good chance you might have to bust out a welding machine real quick and do
you
some
might have to weld.
torch.
But I think it was also interesting because, we were thinking about the apocalypses that we would go through, or that we choose to go through. Well, actually, first, let's talk about how long do you think you'd last in a zombie apocalypse? How long do you give yourself?
Can I ask where I am?
Okay, I'll give you a few things.
Like, am I in
things.
Oregon or am I somewhere else? Where
So
am I in the world?
I'll give you a few things
'Cause that
here.
makes a difference for me.
So, zombie apocalypse, the world has started to end. You didn't have too much advance notice, but you had notice as much as everybody else.
So
you
we're
were
talking
able,
like a day.
so
how much?
you were able to get a few things heading out of town. So let's say you're out in like BLM land. We'll put you out there, but we'll give you enough supplies to be suited up for a month. For a decent amount of time, and then from that point, where are you at? How long do you think you got? Because I think the idea for me and you probably would be to get out of the city, go find someplace more rural that we could set up and kind of set up shelter.
And I've spent periods of time surviving in the wilderness, so I
wouldn't mind it for too long,
The issue is just the zombies themselves.
Zombies themselves and certain things will obviously be, an issue. people, zombies,
People are gonna-
gasoline. That's going to be a thing.
People are going to be acting crazy.
Yeah.
The whole environment is crazy.
And you aren't the only person in the world that knows about the BLM land, and we're probably not the only people thinking that way. You know what
There's
I mean?
going to be a lot of people probably that hunt and fish and hike that will be headed out that way that normally go out there.
Yep.
Like Mike-minded people. A lot of them are going to be people that are proficient with guns.
So with
have
that
things.
knowledge, where do you go from there? Do you stay camped out in there and hope that somebody doesn't come across you, or do you move, or do you, set up a better camp? I think I'd try to go underground. I think that would be my next bet.
Actually, it's funny you said that. I was going to say somewhere with caves.
Yeah, caves.
So I would look for a place that had some mining, because even out here there's mining happening.
Sure.
So I would try to, if I could, quickly figure out where any local mines are. And Chris and I aren't from Oregon, but
We could probably find a mine shaft to fall down.
Yeah. Well, there's throughout the Cascades there was mining that happened too.
Yeah,
so
of course.
A lot of gold was
There's
mined.
gold in them hills.
The Cascades too. So I would definitely look for the mountains, and I would look for a place with water sources. So if you were high enough in the mountains that have natural occurring like springs and waterfalls.
Yep.
So springs, you would have fresh water. If you wanted to shower, just stand under a waterfall real quick.
Might be cold, but
I know enough local herbs that you can eat and use as medicines that would definitely help.
yeah.
So I definitely know more than the average person because I studied it intensely for a period. So I would use that, and also I have a rifle. We would hunt, and we could definitely fish. I'm an experienced fisherman. Can do these things.
And that's kind of where I think it would be interesting, because I'd like to be out in the wilderness, but I'd also like to be somewhat close to civilization still, because when things do begin to get better at a point, hopefully, you got to be close enough to know what's going on. If there is a strategy to get everybody, to a place or something, you have to be within contact. You can't just be hermiting out in the woods for fucking 20 years. They're like,
there's enough people.
how long have you been out there? You're like 20 years. It's like that zombie apocalypse was only 4 years, man. What the hell?
That reminds me about how during the Vietnam War they had found Japanese soldiers that even 20 years after World War II ended,
Still hiding.
they were so far out in the bush that
Still hiding.
that they found some of these guys, and these guys were old men at this point.
Yep.
And
They've
they
been
told
living
them,
off the land.
just being guerrilla warfare, like beyond Viet Cong, like 20 plus years, bro. Like, you gotta think about that. Like, those guys lived like I'm in enemy territory mindset for 20 plus years. So that would, I guess, be kind of the mindset with zombies.
And you got to think of this as well. Being out in nature is cool for a period, but at a point you start to lose contact with with reality a little bit. It's like the mountain head. You get mountain mind.
I was out in the wilderness with a group for 5 months straight with no technology. And it definitely
changes your brain a little
When
bit.
I came back, I remember a toilet flushing was weird, a phone was weird, and I went to an airport immediately, and I was like, what the fuck? This old lady's like, are you okay? And I'm like, just keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
I was used to a small group of people, some occasional like hunters or hikers that would come through, maybe some rangers and some firefighters that came through. But yeah, it was just cars. And what's crazy when you come back to a city society, the sheer amount of noise.
Yeah.
Just the noise and people always on their phones and all these bright lights going off.
Sure.
So yeah.
People tend to make a lot of noise, and I think they don't realize it because they're in a bubble. They're in their own little world.
Yeah.
But when you're in nature, you're a lot more. And nature has sounds in its own self, but
it does.
It's a different kind of noise. You get those late night crickets, and you get fucking
but
trees.
they all go on a natural system. Like nighttime, you're gonna get crickets. You get frogs. Mornings, you're definitely gonna get birds. Afternoons, you're gonna get frogs. Or you're gonna get other random things going on.
Sure.
Because everything follows a daily system.
Yep.
Like, you're not going to hear owls generally hooting in the middle of the afternoon usually. I mean,
No.
that's weird. Nighttime. So, whereas here, like, you're going to hear people screaming and phones, and it doesn't. The only closest thing to a natural system it has is like what drugs are on the streets and what times do the bars close. Like, that's the closest thing to a city you have to like a natural sort of daily order.
No, of course, and I think it's
So like, 2:30, all the drunks are going to come out.
Yeah.
6 a.m. there's people running out trying to score a deal for whatever and a system. All right, afternoon they're all going to be sleeping off, and then by nighttime they're going to be up moving around again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't figured that out by now, man?
I've known that.
Okay, so you know how to live in nature and you know how to live out of nature. But
You always learn more.
there's a lot of dangerous shit in both areas. You got your crazy people in the fucking woods.
Everywhere.
You got your crazy people in the city. You
They're
got
everywhere.
Yeah. No matter what you do, man,
That's
you're
the biggest-
always around.
That's the problem, is there's enough random crazy people out there that
You'll never get away from them all. You'll never, no matter how rural you get, you will have to communicate and deal with people to get certain
There's
things.
over 7 billion people. There's too many people.
There's 9 billion.
We've already had this talk, Chris.
Yeah, there's 7 to 9 billion.
Anyways.
79 billion people.
Anyways. A lot of people.
Lots and lots.
A plethora. Too many people. A lot of punk songs about that, but be another one, dude. Just too many people.
Well, it's funny that people are so pro-life and shit. And
I'm
I'm
not.
Yo, go to a country where it's fucking mad overpopulated
But-
and talk about it.
Yeah, like go to
India.
Go to
check
India.
out India in certain cities.
Go or like China or Indonesia's another crazy crowded country too.
And there's nothing wrong with having a big population, but
There's a point though.
there is a point, and you need to be able to spread those people out. You shouldn't have all these people confined to one location, man.
Like perfect example, Japan. Japan's
Yeah,
on an
Japan
island.
has so many fucking
Dude,
people.
Tokyo is one of the most populated cities. Like, that city is 20 plus million. That city of Tokyo alone has more people than most U.S. states.
I always love seeing
Just
them.
that city.
I always love seeing them cross the street in Tokyo because it's like a wave of people.
Bro.
You fall down, you're not getting back up.
Dude, it's like a constant mosh pit almost. Like
but
constant
with very calm Asians.
Yes.
That's a crazy mosh
calm
pit.
Asian mosh pit.
Calm Asian mosh pit.
And they're always just bumping elbows.
So, I mean, how much would a trip to Japan cost? Let's go meet some Japanese chicks.
I'd be down. It would also depend on the time of the year we go. Because like anything, the price is going to be
It's always
seasonal.
price. But
the seasonal,
maybe
it's going to be
not
seasonal. So all the
best
cheapest
idea
time.
to travel right now with all the war and shit.
We're not trying to go to Russia.
Yeah,
This
but
would
you
be the
never
worst
know,
time
man.
ever.
You'd be like a layover in Russia. You'd be like, no, Trevor, we got on the wrong flight. Yeah, we'll just stop in Moscow for an hour or two. No, we need to get out of here.
We heard your show on internets. You think you real funny guys, huh?
Oh, let's get out of here, Trevor.
Now you puss. Get out of here.
Yeah, that would be fucking crazy to get
Stuck in a
laid
layover.
over in Russia.
Oh, dude, then they just
And then
take it.
they're
They
just
take
like-
our asses.
They're
Oh,
just
American.
like, oh, you're American? All right. Step over this way, please. We're like, fuck.
What are your thoughts on Ukraine? Terrible country. Terrible.
I haven't been there, and I have no position either way because I've never been there.
But what do you think? I hate sunflowers. Okay, you good to go now.
You guys are putting me through a lot. What?
Oh, you funny. Hey, you know what I like? Shopko. Okay, good answer. This is like an interrogation. Like the Russian interrogators.
I like tracksuits, and I like defying the American government. And it's like, ooh, okay.
But do you like to wear...
Must know my cousin Vlad.
Well, I knew Vitali. Oh, that even better. Also, do you like to wear a cheap necklace? Cheap gold necklace. That was on my
that
group
UFC
too.
fighter from Russia?
The big one right now was Khabib.
Khabib. And
just
I
retired.
love Khabib. Yeah, you just throw that at him, and he's like, oh, he's so good. Yeah.
I love Khabib, and I like Fedor Emelianenko. They're like, okay, all right. He was another big guy from the 90s.
Yep. I'm a
Back in the
huge
day.
fan of sickles and star-shaped hammers.
Hammers, stars, and sickles give me a boner.
Yes.
They're
I
like,
love all of those things. Potatoes.
potatoes, vodka,
potatoes and turnips.
Women that are hot until they hit 40, then their potatoes, then their nose turns into the size of a bulbous potato or some other turmeric. Babushkas make me hard.
Man,
okay.
You know, I wish it wasn't true, but sometimes the truth hurts.
Some old lady in a babushka.
Old Russian chick's just like, fuck you guys.
She can just handle you. I'm like, ugh. I churn you like I churn butter, and you're like, oh.
Well, you know what trips me out? How white women get away with shit in America.
They do. But then you gotta think like other countries.
No, that's what I mean.
Because Russia's Europe and it's Asia. So
you go to certain countries with that shit.
Like imagine Eastern Russia where it's Asia. It's literally Asia at that point, trying to do some of that different mindset.
Somebody's getting popped in the mouth.
Or shot. Probably shot with an AK.
So crazy, yeah. People just need to learn to pipe down sometimes, man. Stop fucking trying to stand up for nothing.
They need to pipe down?
Yeah. Taking a stance on fucking who parked where.
You didn't have the disability placard.
What the fuck?
I have seen people scream over parking. And if parking is really limited, a little more understandable. But I've seen people scream when there's plenty of parking all around. I'm like, what are you doing?
It's hilarious.
It's not like there's a lack of parking.
It's hilarious
You're
when
crazy.
like an old woman or an old person needs to make a point. So they make like a very stern fucking argument to be like, you've done something wrong and you don't believe you've done anything wrong. And you're just like, what's going on right now?
Yeah.
And you don't know how to take it because you think this is just nothing. Which it is. It's like somebody getting mad because you didn't quite park in the lines or something.
Or the Montreal police arresting and giving Hannibal Buress a ticket for jaywalking because it's a fantasy crime.
Yeah, Hannibal Buress made so much money off of that ticket.
He's like, all right, you were jaywalking. All right, we're good, right? All right, that's just how we treat it. You acknowledge it, and I was like, well, how did it make you feel? And I keep going. It's the best way to be a pedestrian.
Oh, I just hate that Hannibal Buress became a rapper, man. Stop. Yeah. Just stop it, Hannibal.
You're
a decent stand-up comedian. You could parlay that into some good fucking money for the next 10 years. Just save up your money, bro. Save up your money, and then you can fucking invest. I don't know, man.
You know, it's a really good documentary I saw was Hannibal Buress showed where he went to the Fringe, which is a huge theatric arts festival in Scotland.
Okay.
And it's the biggest one in the world.
The Fringe Festival.
The Fringe Festival. It's huge. It's world famous.
Dan Soder's gone to it. It's a big thing, but it's through a bunch of countries. So you go through like Scotland and Ireland. So it's weeks of shows. You know?
It's a month solid, and it's there. You'll have comedians, you'll have actors, you'll have musicians there, you'll have painters. Like you'll have
Dan Soder's gone.
Yeah, there's a few other comedians that have gone. I was like, if I ever was over there, I would like to visit in the summertime. I'd like to see the Fringe for like a day.
I don't know, man. It just seems like a lot.
So I only go for a day.
You imagine performing? Doing shows for a month, basically.
That'd be hard, man.
2 or 3 a day.
Hey, Chris, Trevor, you gotta tell the same Jesus Shitty Carpenter jokes. So we've told it for the last 20 days.
Yeah,
10 more times.
But this is a new crowd. It doesn't matter. They've heard it.
Yeah.
They have cell phone videos.
It is funny, but they did show where Hannibal talked about how just after a month it gets old and he would really try to change up his stand-up. Like he would do little things like he would stand in the crowd, or he would do like small things just to make it interesting.
No, of course, because you can only say the same joke so many times and still find it funny, man.
Even with guitar, similar guitar, I've had to play certain songs. Yeah. Where it's like, all right, I don't want to play that again. I've played it too many times.
Well, I think that creatively, when you come up with something and you're like, that's hilarious, you want people to laugh at it and you want people to appreciate it immediately. But through time, any good joke can become fucking annoying, Yeah. And I think that happens a lot with comedians if they have
even jokes like these nuts, for example. There are times.
Yeah, that's what she said. That's another one.
Oh, your mom went to college. Your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, there's any good joke can be fucking outplayed, but any good joke can be brought back to life, after a certain amount of time. You got to give it time, though. It's like a song.
Yeah, I got to give it a break.
Can't play it all the time on the radio and expect people to still feel the same way.
If you, play it after a year, haven't played it for a whole year, and they're like, all right, just going to slap a little different.
I remember this. Yeah. No, I think a lot of people have that where it's, you can only tell something so many times over. You can only tell the same fucking story 100 times.
It's like the expression beating a dead horse.
Yeah, fuck that. Dead horse is dead.
Same with music, too. Music, all those things. Also, with painting, if you had to... I'm sure Bob Ross always did a lot of different things, but he never did the same scene because I'm sure he would get bored if he always did it the same way.
Well, I think Bob Ross was a different breed, man. That guy was just so positive and so fucking, nice about everything.
What's crazy, he did that shit in half an hour. These masterwork paintings in half an hour, just super quick.
And he was just very proficient at it, and he knew what he was doing. And the whole fucked up thing about the Bob Ross story is his kids wanted to, make money off of his name once he died.
Yeah, of course.
But there was a bunch of legal shit, and basically the rights to his show weren't for him; they were for the company or something.
Filming. Yeah, I heard about that.
So Bob Ross's family got screwed, and they couldn't, they couldn't really make money off of his name once he passed.
Which is crazy because now he's a common household name.
Yep, and everybody
he's a cultural
knows,
thing now.
Everybody knows Bob Ross, and
Dead Fool definitely helped
Yeah, but I think a lot of his artwork will go for a decent price. So that's kind of one of those cool things where if they still have a lot of his artwork, kind
of like Van Gogh, just like Bob Ross when they both died.
People get screwed, man. When people die, you got to hope that their fucking shit's in order. Because
he wasn't making crazy money when he did it. He was doing just basic artist pay to get by.
He was on Access Cable, bro.
Yeah. He was on Poor People Television.
Yeah.
We were watching it.
We were watching it because there was nothing else on, or there was
that,
no
or
cable.
Lovejoy, or some basic
You're watching a Judge show or something,
or maybe once in a while you got California Gold, or maybe some history show if you got lucky.
I'd be into when they'd play a good show.
Like a random documentary.
I kind of fell in love with Walker, Texas Ranger, but it was just the same story over and over again.
Yeah.
It's like Walker's going to get fucked up, but then he'll show up later and he'll fuck them up, and the end.
Wait, they go to that bar with the old man, JD or whatever. I've seen some episodes. They end up at the bar and then...
Yeah, they talk about it and they find out a plan, and then they get their plan together.
They drink some beers, eat barbecues. It's Texas.
Yep.
And then some blues are playing. Things, some blues country rock is playing.
And then all of a sudden the cavalry shows up and Walker's okay, and everything's fine.
You have the black guy and the hot Latina chick, and
shout out Walker, Texas Ranger for having a black dude do martial arts, though. That was pretty cool.
That was cool. And he was a badass.
Yeah, he was. He fucked people up.
Yeah, he did. Also, the show Lovejoy. Give a shit. I'll watch it. I'll have you watch an episode with me sometime.
We got
it was a cheesy 80s, 90s British PBS program. Ian McShane, the actor.
Yeah.
That's where he got his start, and he was so good.
I saw
as a CD art dealer.
I saw this documentary. It was like an ad for a documentary, but it was basically like an English show. And I think it's called The Young Ones or something.
Yeah.
And
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of really rowdy British guys all living together. And
almost like football hooligans kind of.
Yeah, it's one's a punk rocker and one's goes to college, and it has them all just living together doing crazy shit.
Just and definitely the whole soccer, what they call football cultures, and still a thing over there, and it's pretty rowdy.
People love soccer, man. There's some of the best riot videos I've ever seen have been soccer riots.
Especially stuff from especially the
South America, man.
The 70s and 80s, before they had a whole system developed. Now they
Ireland and Scotland. They do
the 70s and 80s still, they didn't have all the security cameras and technology, so they weren't as organized. Whereas now they have much better control. But yeah, straight from the 60s and 70s.
We should watch. We should go ahead and we should figure out where the biggest soccer rivalries are,
Well, obviously,
then
Britain,
watch the
places like Brazil is another huge one.
And
Spain,
then watch the riots.
I'll tell you right now, it's pretty much Europe and South America and Central America.
And Africa.
Africa too, but
Africa loves soccer.
It does too. Asia too.
It's a lot of the world. Germany.
No, it's the biggest sport in the world. Sorry, America, but
yeah,
soccer
but football's so much cooler. Football's way cooler. People get hit.
People get hit in soccer games a lot too.
Yeah, but it's always weird hits. And the flops in soccer are so strange. If you've ever seen flops in soccer,
it's funny.
They're just running by him, and then the guy's like, "Whoa!" And then the guy with the ball's like, "What happened to you?"
It's like the guys in a keto tournament with Steven Seagal where he just grabs the wrist and does this, and they go, "Whoa!" And they just spin like a cartoon character.
That is a funny one too. We should look up basketball and soccer flops. There's some in football for sure. You see them?
Well, every sport.
Every sport, there's always a flopper.
I'm sure even golf has a couple funny flops. Some old man.
Prolifically in fucking basketball and soccer, there have been some really funny ones.
But getting a foul is a big thing.
So if you get enough fouls, you get a good shot.
Fall real quick.
Yeah, pretty much.
You got tripped.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, say no more.
You need to go in there and get fouled. I don't care how you get fouled.
Be creative.
You need to be fouled.
Be creative.
Yeah. This dude's just dribbling the ball, and he goes, "Ah!" And it's like, what happened?
Yep.
He hit me in the chest. What?
He catches on fire randomly. Like, what's going on?
Spontaneous combustion. This guy has a flamethrower.
Wait a second. Where all these ninjas show up? Don't worry about it.
Jackie Chan.
Shadow ninjas just show up. Yeah.
Dark hand.
So Rue just shows up, and you're like, why am I fighting a sumo wrestler?
Uncle!
One more thing. This place too big. I need to use bathroom.
Jackie!
I don't want to have to walk so long.
And that's when you could still get away with Asian stereotypes, man. Because you know what? Asians love Asian stereotypes. We all love stereotypes. They make up the funnier versions of our people, and we all know it. Like white people from Boston, they're fucking hilarious.
Bill Burr right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
White people from New York, hilarious.
White people from
white people from the South, pretty fucking hilarious.
White people from Midwest, pretty goofy too.
Yep. So
everywhere.
You gotta have
West Coast people too.
Real hard fucking stereotypes
like,
out there.
Definitely being from like the West Coast, definitely like, "What's up, bro?" Or like, "Hey, dude." Like that's you'd hear that shit all the time. That's hella cool, man.
That's
hella cool, especially coming from Northern California. Hella.
Let me holla at you.
Let me holla at you. Let me holla. That's funny. Let's see. We got some more stuff. Ooh. Speaking of holla and Ashley Chappelle, this is a group and some artists that have been on the Dave Chappelle show quite a bit.
Chappelle show. Mos Def.
We got
Kanye West.
Well, in this case we have Genius / Jizza. So we have so it's Jizza,
Method Man, Red Man.
Well, in this one it was Jizza. He was a member of Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
But he did his own side album in '95 called Liquid Swords. I heard a couple, but I never heard the whole thing. And Chris and I hung out, smoked, and listened to it.
Yeah.
So it was a joint album review. Pun intended. We usually talk about weed a lot. But
way to explain it, Trevor.
Yeah, so it's called Genius / GZA Jizza, and then 1995 verse says Liquid Swords. It's the album, and the song Force Chamber. It's the one where it goes bump 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 wow, or it just bump 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 wow. It sounds like a Devo song. Like I was getting definitely like Devo randomly showed up. They're like, "Hey, make some weird."
Yo, I'm about to drop some rap knowledge on you, bro.
Let's go.
Coolio died.
Just now?
Nah, yesterday. Coolio died at the age of 59.
I like Coolio, man.
Been standing most of our lives, living in a gangster's paradise.
He had some other stuff I've heard too.
Yeah, but that was his big one, man.
Obviously.
Fucking Gangster's Paradise was the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Coolio, man. Damn, Trevor, I just wrecked you, man.
Gangster's Paradise, man. Fuck. Hey, just tell me this great artist died. I'm like, fuck. That'd be like if you're like, "Hey, Trevor, guess what? And I'm like,
Ozzy Osbourne died.
yeah.
What?
Or you're like, Zach Wilde died. You're like, damn it. Or like Kurt Hammett from Metallica died. I'm like, motherfucker. that would hit me because he's one of my favorite guitarists, at least for thrash.
All those people just died, Trevor. Everybody's dead.
Mick Jagger, all of them.
They're all done.
Elton John, fucking David Bowie died again.
Yeah, everybody died twice over.
Because he's a star man
Waiting in the sky. Yeah,
Don't
man.
look at his eyes because he's getting fucking high.
Right?
So yeah.
R.I.P. Coolio.
R.I.P. Coolio. Oh, I actually came up with some funny shit last night. So there's the American TV show Dancing with the Stars. We have like basic celebrities.
Dancing with the Cars.
Dancing with the Tsars, like the Russian rulers. TSAR.
Dancing with the Czars.
Yeah, or CZARS. They have two ways to spell it because they're crazy ass Russians. But yeah, Dancing with the Czars was an idea. So you would have like, you would obviously have Stalin, you'd have Putin, you would have all these guys.
Stalin, Putin,
You'd have
Gorbachev.
You would have shout out him, Yeltsin. You'd have Lenin. You would even, if you go far enough back, you have Ivan the Terrible from like the 1800s, who was a crazy fucker.
Right.
You'd have all the Rasputin would be on there, like doing some weird shuffle. You'd have all these guys.
Rasputin ruffle shovel.
Or have like Rasputin ragtime or something. Like, what is going on right now?
Don't worry about it.
And then at the end, they have to like dance, and then they have to take shots of vodka in between.
That would be funny.
And then they also have to like do something with potatoes. They have to juggle potatoes or do some crazy thing.
They have to dance around a bear riding a
That's
unicycle.
a dancing bear. That's chained. A chained dancing bear that's on a motorcycle.
And they have a lot of like dolls within dolls you gotta go around.
Wait, you want to find the key? You're just opening endless ones. You're like, by the fifth doll, you're like, fuck these dolls.
A lot of Russian themed events.
You'd have to like, there'd be a house on chicken legs would come in, like the witch Baba Yaga would come in.
What the fuck?
You don't know about Baba Yaga?
I don't think so, Trevor.
That's a pretty common thing, Russian mythology.
I guess. Why do you know so much about Russia? Are you trying to tell me something? You support Russia?
No, I grew up.
You heard it here, folks. Trevor supports Russia.
He's Russian. No, I just grew up. I'm not in a hurry. I just grew up with a lot of Russians, Ukrainians.
Weird.
Yeah, Sacramento. A lot of them moved there right when the Cold War, Soviet Union fell, 1991. A lot of them ended up in Sacramento.
There's definitely a Russian.
So I grew up with a shit ton of Russians and Ukrainians growing up.
There's definitely like a Russian influence in Florida, but they didn't get really that big until the mafia kind of moved out.
No, they were there for whatever reason. Sacramento was a huge spot for them.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and a lot of
California.
and a lot of them worked construction and got through and had their little communities. A lot of it, and I remember this one Russian family had a huge chop shop next to us, and a neighbor called them in. And there was like 6 vehicles that were like, I've seen that vehicle before, but it's a different color all of a sudden.
Right.
Like that was one of the big things. Was this chop shop got shut down? Bunch of dudes in gold chains. One dude in tracksuit getting arrested. I remember watching that. It was pretty funny. I was like, damn.
I did nothing.
Nothing. Like I felt like I was watching a Cops episode. I'm like, what is happening right now?
It was SVU, Special Vehicle Unit.
Or Special Vladimir Unit.
Something. All right, Trevor, let's wrap this one.
All right. So, any last announcements?
We got the next couple episodes getting uploaded here within the next few days.
Yeah.
We're going to do a Sunday episode, hopefully, with Silver Squirrel again. We're going to try to get him here.
Yeah.
Just go check out the podcast, like and subscribe. Thank you guys for listening. It's been a hell of a ride.
There we go. Soviet sensations.
There you go.
Russians.
There you go.
Alrighty, folks. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for listening. Anything else, Trevor?
I guess be good, folks.
Tip your waitresses and punch your checks.
Punch your checks and yeah.
All right.
Learn to
Peace.
fly.